The first rebase for Base Protocol occurred yesterday afternoon, and it was sweet. The token price reached a 4.2x in gains from the pre-sale price of 33 cents. But more notably, Base token holders actually got more than double their stack, which is freaking mind-blowing. I'm really loving this project so far, guys. It's super fun. There's some strategies involved, so it's more interactive, immersive, and at the end of the day, so far we are super duper profitable. So in this video, we're going to revisit what happened yesterday. So without further ado, let's go bank that coin. It's the crypto lifestyle, baby. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to touch up on the things that are happening right now in real time today. And then yesterday I actually recorded during the time of the first rebase, and I'm going to actually show you guys some clips and we're going to break that down. But first, let's touch up on this. So right now, at the least of the recording of this, the time of the recording of this video rather, Base Protocol is sitting at 70 cents. I mean, by the time I upload this video, that price may increase or it might decrease. But right now it's at 70 cents, okay? The overall cryptocurrency market cap right now is at 583 billion. So if we actually come on over here to the analytical section of this pairing, Base ETH pairing, we see a very healthy liquidity pool at $1.5 million in about 2 days, guys, right? I think the last time I showed you guys, it was about 800,000. So that's like pretty much twice as much right now. And again, I only see this kind of gradually going up over time. The trading volume is 4.7 million, 4,787,000 to be exact. And the fees has occurred people who provided liquidity overall of $14,000 in the last 24 hours. Okay, guys, so that is pretty good stuff as well. And also here on Dex Tools, we do see Base trending in the hot pairs, and it also has been listed on CoinGecko, guys. So that is really cool stuff. So since you're up to date to what's happening right now, let's actually revisit what happened yesterday. But before we do that, if this is your first time here, my name is Francis, and on this channel we emphasize the importance of crypto mass adoption, decentralization, and other Bitcoin related stuff that could bank us coin. So if you want to learn more, do that by subscribing and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss anything. So you heard that correctly. Base Protocol went to 4.2x, and on top of that, Base holders actually got more than double their stack. So what you're looking at right here is the footage that I recorded during the time or just before and just after the rebase went into effect, the first rebase. Okay, guys, so let's break this down. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, the time is 4:48 p.m. So in my time zone, the rebase will always occur at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys, so as you can see right here, one base is equivalent to $1.40 or USDT. So if we actually divide that by 33 cents, which was the pre-sale price, guys, okay, this is the crazy part, that's actually going to give us 4.2x. If I take my calculator and then I times my stack, which you could see right there is 4,839 right there. Okay, if I take my calculator and I times that, that's going to give me $6,774, guys. So right now, I actually put in about $5,300 into the pre-sale. However, I've also put in $10,000 into the liquidity pool. So I roughly have an overall investment of about $15,300 into Base Protocol. But let's just talk about the pre-sale right now, okay, guys? And by the way, the Base Protocol tokens that I have in the liquidity pool also got expanded as well, okay? But let's don't talk about that right now to confuse people. So right now, I am sitting at $6,774 if I were to cash out at $1.40. And normally, you know, the same thing to do is to cash that out, all right? But again, you know, we're going to get into something that's more powerful than just taking these profits right here. I essentially would be profiting at 1,500-ish, give or take, right, with my initial capital back. All of this with only 25% of my stack given to me at the top of the month. And I still have 3 more increments of 25% to come in the next following months. Okay, guys, that's the powerful stuff. So this is what I say, it's super duper profitable right now. But let's carry on, okay, guys? So as we start to go, you know, the time is coming. I visited the, you know, the rebase section, and it breaks down everything for us right now. So the price is at $1.39, as you can see right there. Okay, the market cap is at 57 cents. Let's come back here. So sure enough, Uniswap does reflect the same price that the rebase dashboard says, and it's going to essentially give us a 142% you know, more of our stack. Okay, So there you go, the supply is going to expand to that much, and there you go, bada bing, bada boom, ladies and gentlemen. So sure enough, I did get 142% more of my stack, or more than double my stack. And as you can see, it's 11,448 units of base protocol tokens, okay guys? So that is powerful stuff right there. It goes back to my initial video. I was telling you guys that, 30% of the price is cool, right? But when you get 30% more units, that's even cooler. Or in this case, when you actually get 142% more units, that's even cooler than 30% more units, okay guys? So that's a powerful thing right there. Now, as I just shown you guys at the top of this video, right now, base protocol is sitting at 70 cents, at least at the time of the recording of this video. Again, if I were to take on my calculator and we do some basic math, even at the price of 70 cents, which is essentially 50% less than what the price was at the rebase time, right, of $1.40. Okay, guys, check this out. I'm going to do 11,448 times this price right now of 70 cents, which is giving me a grand total of $8,013, even at a 70-cent price, which is 50% less, guys. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? So I'm making even more money right now at a price that's 50% less of what it was yesterday. Okay, so this is the powerful thing of rebase. So I mean, I could have sold at 4.2x, but now I'm like, shit, how am I going to get more rebase? And even if the price went down, I'm still even more profitable than I was if the price was up at $1.40. Okay, guys, so that is what I'm trying to relay to you guys. And what I'm going to do from here on out, again, like, this is where the strategy comes into effect. Is it going to be a negative rebase, today, which is in a few hours from now, or is it going to be a positive rebase? Well, if it's a positive rebase, say it's like 20% positive rebase right now, okay, which the dashboard actually showed in real time today. That's going to give me 20% of 11,448 more units. Opposed to, like, if I were to sell some, I would have got 20%, of, say, whatever. If I sold, like, 5,000, 20% of 6,000 units of base, which is less. So that's my strategy, and that's why I did not want to sell at that price, although I would have, walked away with, being up $1,200. But let's carry on, because the story gets much deeper than this, okay? So there we go. Sure enough, I got my stack, and that happened. What the bombaclat just happened there, okay? So the price went down to 25 cents, 26 cents, which just baffled my mind, because, my initial impression, okay, of this project was that the price after rebase is not going to reset to the target market cap price or the target base price, which is the overall cryptocurrency market cap, right? So if the overall cryptocurrency market cap is 570 billion, that means that how it's going to be 57 cents, okay? I was under the impression that was going to happen initially, but after I spoke to Nick, and yeah, it was Nick, maybe I miscommunicated what he was saying, but he pretty much says that that the price will only do that if people start to sell after the positive rebases and this and that, right? And other platforms that does similar things, other rebase platforms, that's how they operate. So I was like, okay, I was reassured that was the case. So this is why when I saw this happen, was a huge surprise to me. But let's roll the footage still. So I started to come to the analytical section, and I just wanted to come back to their website, and it still showed $1.39. However, on Uniswap, that's not the case. It's 27.5 cents. So I am just lost at this point, and I'm scrambling around looking for answers, and I decided to come to this section here that shows the transaction on Uniswap. And, I'm not seeing that much sell pressure at all. I'm seeing people buying, like 10,000 worth of base. Yeah, they're selling maybe 7,000 here and there. As we come along here, I'm still trying to search for some answers. I'm scrolling down, looking at the transactions, and I just don't see nothing significant enough to really put this price down. And again, yes, when these positive rebases do occur, obviously some people are going to sell, and rightfully so. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But I have a different strategy in mind, and it just isn't making sense at this point to me. Right? Because again, I'm not seeing no major sales to push the price from $1.40 down to 25 cents. It don't make no sense, right? So as this goes along, you guys are going to see that somebody came in and bought $30,000 right there, okay, or 50 Ethereum worth worth of base protocol. So this did not make any sense to me whatsoever. So I was baffled out of my tree when I saw that happen, because again, I was under the notion or the impression that it's not going to reset back to the overall cryptocurrency market price. So I contacted Dylan, who is one of the founders of Base Protocol. You guys are well aware of Nick. He was on the program via live stream. I contacted Dylan. We spoke for about 13 minutes, and he pretty much told me that how there is a function in the smart contract that will reset the price back, only because they are on a decentralized exchange. And the reason being is, you know, when you're adding liquidity, right, there's 50% base, 50% Ethereum. However, when the rebase happened, right, that 139% expansion also affected the base tokens in the liquidity pool. That kind of like messed up the ratio, and that's why the price crashed. Now look, I mean, I really don't understand that, to be honest, completely. But when he was explaining it to me, he was making a clear description of it. But still, I ain't gonna sit here and tell you because I fully get it, because I don't. But that's just how it happens. He says, however, if they were on a centralized exchange, this wouldn't be the case, because, you know, you don't need to add 50-50 of anything like that, right? That's just how liquidity pools works. And they're definitely going to be trying to get themselves on some centralized exchanges. Also, what happened was, to the crash now, what happened was, why it went well below 57 cents, which was at the time of the overall cryptocurrency market cap, was that people actually had limit orders on 1 inch that weren't canceled. And those limit orders got filled and were executed, okay? So, I mean, it is what it is. I guess, you know, those people got some for cheap, whatever the case may be. That's the explanation I got, and that's all I could say. However, you know, that's somewhat of a distant memory, because the price right now is at 70 cents and it's not at 25 cents. So if we were to have a rebase right now, we would be getting essentially 20% more tokens. So I'm all good with that. You can actually look at this as an arbitrage opportunity, and a lot of people got lucky and scooped some up at 35 cents. That one guy there that you saw that bought $30,000 worth of base tokens got it at 35 cents. Okay, so I mean, you can look at that as a good thing. That right there is the arbitrage opportunity to get some for cheap. So let's see what happens in the next rebase. If that's going to happen again, you guys might get lucky and get some base for really cheap. Okay, guys, so as you can tell, I mean, there's a lot of information to take in here, but there are some strategies that you could implement, right? I mean, if you wanted to take your money, you could do that. If you want to wait for another positive rebase to get a much larger 20% from the previous positive rebase from yesterday, you could do that too, right? You know, if you think it's not going to be positive, you know, you just got to come up with your own strategies. I've also made myself a Google Doc form just to, like, you know, keep all my metrics in place, so, you know, it's just organized and all that kind of stuff. But I will say this much, guys, we are super profitable with Base Protocol. It's only been 1 day. Let's see what happens. I'm sure, yes, there will be negative rebases to come. Let's just be honest here, okay? That's just, it's just part of this, these types of projects, and I'm okay with that. And so far, I'm really enjoying Base Protocol. And I don't know, you guys let me know. How about you? Are you enjoying it? Let me know in the comment section below. The next rebase does take place in a few hours, okay, guys? So you know what? That's all I got for y'all. Let me know what you think about the project thus far in the comment section below. So until the next video, your ass is on your own, man. Later.